Mama Monkeys.
Whistling for Angela by Robin Hild, illustrated by Peggy Collins. I'm going to learn to whistle for the new baby, said Daniel. It'll be my present to her. I'll whistle like a bird. Whistling's hard with no front teeth, Dad said. But to Daniel, whistling was the best sound ever. And the chickadee's Phoebe call had just 2 whistles. I can do it, he said. We leave for the adoption center bright and early tomorrow, Dad said. Better get started. Daniel tried whistling. Outside. No whistle, just air and spit. At lunch. Whoa, spinach spray, said Dad. While Mom put together the baby's crib, Daniel looked through his feather collection. His prize feather was from a blue jay, and he took it everywhere. Does Angela like birds? He asked. She's only 4 months old. She'll grow to love them because you love them, Mom said. Will she love me? Daniel asked. Mom kissed his cheek. Babies love people who make them feel loved. Daniel knew a lot about birds. Feathers and hollow bones helped them fly. Some birds migrated a long way for the winter, and birds built nests so their babies would be safe. About babies, he knew just a little. They wore diapers and they couldn't walk or talk. If they weren't happy, they cried. Whistling like a bird made Daniel happy. It would make the baby happy too. At bedtime, Daniel said, Mom, tell me again. Some babies grow inside their moms, Mom said, and when they're born, they stay in that family forever. Some babies grow inside their birth mothers. Then they're adopted by a new family and stay in that family forever. 2 friends in Daniel's class were adopted. Kira had been born in China. She didn't know her birth mother. Oliver FaceTimed with his birth mother. Angela had grown inside her birth mother, Jessie. Tomorrow, Daniel and his family would meet them both. The next morning, Daniel practiced whistling. In the car, he sounded like a cat hissing. In the parking lot, he sounded like a spooky ghost. His present wasn't near ready. Time was running out. At the adoption center, Daniel was allowed to go into the hallway. Mom and Dad were talking to the adoption counselor, the person whose job it was to help families grow. The hallway was echoey and longer than a bowling lane. Daniel blew and puffed and panted. No whistle. Hey there, called a voice. Are you Daniel? He spun around. Uh-huh. A lady was standing there with a baby in her arms. I'm Jessie. This is Angela. Mom, Dad, Daniel yelled. Our baby's here. She's almost bald. The grown-ups took turns holding Angela. She put their presents in her mouth. No smiles. It was time for Daniel's present. I'd like to hold Angela, he announced. Baby bird coming in for a landing, said Jessie. You like birds? Daniel asked. They're magical, Jessie said. I have 3 parakeets, Peter, Piper, and Peck. Daniel made his lap and his arms sturdy like a bird nest to keep his sister safe. Daniel had never held a baby before. Angela felt warm and soft. Her head smelled like vanilla cookies. Your presence inside me, Daniel whispered. You can't put it in your mouth. Daniel pretended he was blowing out birthday candles. Fweet! No whistle. He blew one long stream of air. No whistle. Daniel, here's the secret to whistling, Jessie said. Pretend you're tasting a lemon. Pucker your mouth to make lemon lips and leave a hole so tiny that Angela can't even fit in her pinky. Then blow. Daniel breathed in, puckered his lips, and thwomp! Angela's head. Ow! Daniel's chin. Angela wailed. Daniel's chin stung. Jessie reached for Angela. Wait! Daniel filled his lungs and made lemon lips and blew gently, and this time a soft whistle came out. A real whistle. Angela stopped crying. Everyone cheered. Phoebe, Phoebe, Phoebe. After a while, the room got quiet. I think it's time for me to say goodbye, Jessie said softly. Here's a letter for Angela for when she's older. You can read it. She unhooked her earrings. These are for her too. I made them from our parakeet's loose feathers. Daniel saw tears on Jessie's cheeks. He didn't feel like whistling anymore. You'll always be part of Angela's life, said Mom. We're grateful to you, Jessie, said Dad. Everyone hugged. Jessie snuggled Angela and settled her in Mom's arms, and then she left. Why can't Angela stay with Jessie? Daniel asked. Mom read Jessie's letter to herself. She talks about why in this letter. Listen. Dear Angela, always remember that I love you. I want you to have the best life possible, a life I wish I could give you. I've chosen wonderful parents for you and an awesome brother. I will think of you every day. Your birth mother, Jessie. This was a happy day because Daniel was a big brother. Jessie had chosen him and he'd learned to whistle. Jessie had taught him, but it was a sad day too. Jessie had said goodbye to Angela and she loved her. Daniel wanted to help Jessie feel better, but how? Daniel charged down the hall to Jessie. This is for you, Daniel said. It's from a blue jay. Jessie took the feather in her hand. It's beautiful. Your other present's inside me, said Daniel. It's a promise present. I'm going to take really good care of Angela, and so will Mom and Dad. They practiced on me. They did a wonderful job, said Jessie. And I'll teach Angela about birds, Daniel went on, because you love them, and I love them, and she will too. We'll all share the same bird love. You're good at sharing love, said Jessie. You make me feel loved. Goodbye, bird boy. There you are, Mom said. Ready to go? Ready, Angela, said Daniel. Then Daniel took a deep breath and whistled the prettiest sound he knew, the chickadee's Phoebe song. Angela cooed and smiled. Dear Jessie, thanks for the chickadee feather. Guess what? I got a parakeet for being a big brother. His name is Pickles. Every day we both whistle a good morning song for Angela. When Angela's older, I'll teach her to whistle too. Your friend Daniel, Bird Boy. The end.